talk today. So it's Bernard from Spinel Labs.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yep, everything's good.
Yeah. So going back to the front page. So that's Spinel Lab. So we are building like Web3 coordination. Basically, we are a DAO infrastructure provider. So there's a lot of pain point with DAO, and it's just running a DAO day to day is just not practical. It's a hard job to maintain like Discord, interaction, and engage your community. So like we are building an all-in-one interface to build like a minimum viable DAO. So if you look today in our phase 1, we offer like Spinel offer you the creation and the management of the DAO, the treasury management, voting and proposal, and discussion. So we have everything integrated on our app, and we're trying to really focus in like enabling the user, the creator, and the member of the DAO to have a smooth experience. We don't want them to move in and out of other platforms or other apps or dApps for their daily operation. We also like provide. We're also working to build like a peer-to-peer marketplace for legal, tax, marketing service. So like one of the biggest challenge of DAO is like wrapping them into LLCs, foundation, cooperative, or partnership. And that's one of the biggest challenge if you want to like really bring a DAO to the real life everyday operation, like running a DAO with your friends to invest in a house, or like to build like a gaming team and managing your asset together. We also gonna have like a DAO incubator and an app store. The app store will allow us to like open like our platform to other app and let people build on top of it and provide additional service on top of Spinel, so that people are really like the DAO members really have like everything they need. We also like focus a lot of like on activation and retention, so we make everything easy. So I'm going to show you how our platform works. So we call our DAO squads. So you can build just how you create a squad. Basically, go on and choose your network. We're on Binance, Polygon, ETH. You create a safe. It can be a multi-sig wallet or simple DeFi wallet. You choose the maximum number of members. You also choose whether your squad or DAO is public or private. So a private DAO would be hidden, and you will have to have an invite. The DAO also can choose whether they get a fee for the deposit, and that would finance the DAO. That's our like social feed platform. That's where like the everyday operation, everyday life happens. So like we have everything we believe to build like activation, engagement, and retention on the DAO. So like you would interact, make proposal, post meme, talk about what you want to do with the DAO. The more engaged you are, the more social points you get. We have a reward system that will enable that will be set up by the DAO. So like each DAO would decide what is an active member, how many points they get, what do you get after you receive X amount of points. So like you could get NFT or like other type of rewards. So like this rewarding system, we feel like that would build like create some marginal utility to force people to always be active in the DAO. That's our treasury management function. So you can deposit your money, look at your investment, get day-to-day payment, salary payment. You can give money to causes that you want. Everything here is on a real time. There's a clear taxonomy, so you see deposit, withdrawal, investment, and other categories that you can create. We have a multi-sig, so that solves a lot of problem in terms of like security. Our other function is fundraising. So you can really you have flexible fundraising series. So you can choose to fundraise on a whitelisted manner. So only X amount of member or people that also can fundraise for a special purpose, or it is open to everybody. You also can get, because it's a DAO, you also get your token. You as a DAO the DAO would decide on like whether the features are limited or unlimited, in terms of amount of token, and that would be like the tokenomics would have to be voted on by the DAO individually. That's our on-chain and off-chain governance. So like it also goes back to our social feed where you have where people debate, interact, and then they go and make proposal. Everything's transparent. You vote on it. So today you have to move out to go to Snapshot to go and vote on-chain. Everything is on Spinel. You have the debate on our social feed. So like there's no more Discord. Everything is like on one platform. It makes the whole experience easier for all the members. We also have like a payment feature. So like you every day as DAO member, you have like expense that would need to be like covered by the DAO. So you can upload your invoice, get paid on it, and the payment can be executed by batch via multisig. We have a transaction history, then you can export to an external accounting software that you can send to your accountant. The other feature that we're exploring is DAO Employment Advantage. And that really like talks to like Web3 people that are totally remote. So like we're talking about like decentralized insurance products. So we would partner with like some decentralized insurance provider to provide the DAO members with some kind of like social insurance protection. So that's our team. So most of the team is in Vietnam. So Levin, Misa are all ex Gaming Crypto. Our developers are like, you can see of them. We have a product designer, our community, head of community, Steven is like experienced in building Web3 project, DeFi, NFT, and GameFi. I'm currently in London. So like that's basically the Spinel core team for the moment. And yeah, that's it. If you want to check out how you build a DAO, we're beta testing right now on Spinel.finance, and we will be announcing next week the mainnet on like Binance.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
So the concept of DAO has been around since 2016, shortly after the Ethereum ICO.
Yeah.
I'm just very curious. What's the traction so far you have with Spinel Labs?
So like the traction we got is interestingly we have like 10 DAO beta testing, and they all are like DAOs that are on other platform, and their main issue is like engagement and voting. So even if you get a proposal up, getting everybody to vote, because the proposal would be discussed and debated on Discord, for example, or on Telegram, and then you have to go on chain to create the proposal, draft it properly. It was agreed upon by the DAO member. All those like small steps that fragment, that divide the voting process, the flow of a DAO. That's like a pain for all those DAOs. So like we have like 10 DAOs beta testing our platform right now, and we are talking with 2 of them already, like to move them on the mainnet, and we'll be onboarding slowly the other DAOs on our mainnet, and they'll be like slowly like moving their community from the other DAO infrastructure they built on to ours.
Interesting. Laura, do you have any questions?
Quite interesting. Let me pick a comment from the dashboard. So how is the charging rate? How is the revenue stream for your tool?
So we have a freemium model. So I can go back to the squad. So we will make money on our peer-to-peer service, helping people provide legal service, accounting service, being the service provider for that. And we will be charging on transaction fee. There will be a minimum. It will have to have all the small transaction will be free, and it will have like achieve like a certain size before we charge on like the transaction. We take a percentage of the transaction fee of the DAO. That will be like 3% in the future, if that's what people are wondering.
Nice. So thank you for sharing all this interesting information about the DAOs and your platform.
Yeah.
So I think moving on I think we have another very interesting project